It's time for Sabu's revenge, as Sabu teams up with his handler, 911, to face the Bad Breed in what should be a most heinous beating. Well, Woods, ready for it? Wait a minute, Sabu is broken free from the gurney. Paul Lee is rushing behind him. Here comes the gurney anyway. Sabu hits the ring. He's taking over on Axel and Ian Rotten, but they're fighting right back. Axel and Ian will stand up to anyone. I mean, Terry Funk doesn't associate with just anyone. And here comes 911. You know, the Bad Breed, they're real opportunists. They saw that 911 was just a few steps away. Wait a minute. Here bombs away. There goes Sabu on Ian Rotten. 911 was just a few steps away from Sabu. And they took that cheap shot. As soon as he re-diverted his attention to his partner, Sabu, they took off like a couple of thieves in the night. But there's no place to go now. Axel hammering away on 911. But 911 unloading now on Axel Rotten. Got a bear hug on it. That's a big man he's got his hands on there. But 911, wait a minute. Sabu and Ian Rotten on the outside, and Ian Rotten is thrown into the first row. ECW, it's not for everyone, but if you buy a front row ticket, you certainly get your money's worth. Although I wouldn't suggest sitting in it for too long. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Sabu just barely clears the guardrail, but takes out Ian Rotten. What a match this has turned out to be, and on television no less. The Bad Breed Funk's Few Good Men arose by any other name. They're still going at it tooth and nail. 911 is still, wait a minute. Paulie now giving instructions. 911 continues to work. Well, Sabu's other handler now in the ring. 911 shoots in Axel Rotten. Sabu and Ian on the outside, and Sabu takes a shot, lands right on the floor. Sabu may be knocked cold as 911 is just trying to squeeze the life out of Axel Rotten. And now it's Ian Rotten who goes to the air and takes out Sabu. Well, these two thought they were going to have an easy matchup of Axel and Ian Rotten, but these two brothers came to fight. Paul Lee attending to the TV. Wait a minute. 911's got the Rotten brothers by the throat. Look at the size of that man's hands. The referee has called for the bell. I believe 911 has been disqualified for refusing to break the chokehold. Basically, I don't think 911 knew what to do with the Rotten brothers. They were a little too much for him. He couldn't figure out a way to keep these two down, so he just grabbed them both by the throat. Sabu now crawling back into the ring. He was just knocked silly by Ian Rotten, who was airborne, believe it or not. Sabu and 911 now taking over on the Rotten brothers. Sabu drops the leg on Ian. Axel's getting back to his feet. 911 and Sabu are leaving the scene of this crime. The Rotten brothers have pretty much been robbed. They figured that nobody to this point has figured out how to get the better of Sabu or 911. Sabu giving a leg drop on Ian Rotten. But these two have finally took the fight to Sabu and 911, gave him perhaps more than they could handle. And 911 had to grab them both by the throat.